C.S. Lewis, I think, is quoted as saying, "A doctrine is never fainter to me than when I've just successfully defended
Huh.
it." And that sense of having kind of post-study fatigue, or
Yes.
a sense that, we're frail. Are you familiar with that feeling of moving on, but not being quite sure how to reintegrate what you've learned? And how do we guard against that kind of post-study fatigue and make sure we don't lose the freshness of what we've gained?
Yes, I think especially if you're preaching through Romans, the decision to do it is, it is absolutely massive, and it can blind you to everything else. But you should also be thinking, so what happens after Romans? Is that it? Um, and so I think that's an important thing for people who going to give themselves over an extended period of time, um, to preach through Romans. It You don't feel that if you're just reading through Romans. So, for example, if I use the McShane calendar, which means you read through Romans in half a month, chapter a day, and you're not, you don't have Romans fatigue there. But if you've been preaching through it for quite a long time, I think you do need to think strategically about how you continue to nurture and nourish people. And I think there are wonderful ways of doing that. And the more our preaching on Romans fits into several tributaries of biblical teaching, the less likely we are to have Romans fatigue, because we've got these other strings to our Christian nurture and nourishment.